Good morning and welcome to the little apartment on the prairie. Today I am disturbing the Whisker cat. There she goes. She was in my basket of laundry that I'm trying to fold, and so I was disturbing her rest. Sorry, Whiskers. Usually I hang my laundry to dry, but today I had a bunch of sheets and I don't have room to hang a bunch of sheets. So I just put them in the dryer. Plus, some of them had a lot of dog and cat hair on them, which comes off better in the dryer. But Whiskers was, nobody wants to see your butt. She was very happy that there was this basket of nice, clean, warm laundry that she could lay on for a moment. So I had this whole video planned today. I was going to do this video about being independent and self-sufficient and like learning new things, how you can master new skills and not to be afraid to try something even if you're not quite sure how to do it or you're a little bit nervous. I had a whole plan. And to illustrate this concept, I was going to let you watch while I tried to figure out how to put a new headlight and a new bulb in the headlight of my car. And instead, I'm going to talk about how sometimes you got to know when you don't know what to do or when you know you're not up to a task and you got to find somebody to do it for you. So it's all good and, homesteadery to, be able to do all this stuff yourself. And there's nothing wrong with doing it yourself and figuring it out. And there's nothing wrong with not knowing how, but learning how. That's all great. And I've done that before many times. But today, I got out there and I realized I don't think I even have the right kind of wrench to undo the bolt that I need to get the piece out of my headlight. Like this piece is supposed to slide out and then you can remove the bulb and put the new bulb in. If I could get the part out, that'd be easy, but I think I need a different kind of wrench than the kind I have. And also I've been really stressed out the last couple days. And that is not the best time for me to figure things out. Last night, I'm making these dog treats for a friend, and she wanted peanut butter pumpkin dog bones, right? And she also wanted peanut butter applesauce gingerbread men. So I had made all these 3 dozen gingerbread men treats. And then I started rolling out the dough and cutting out the peanut butter pumpkin treats. Got almost 3 dozen cut out before I realized I was cutting them in gingerbread men shapes and I was supposed to be cutting dog bone shapes. And that's just because I was stressed out and my brain doesn't work as well. It really doesn't when I'm stressed out. I become forgetful, I misplace things, I make silly mistakes that seem like careless mistakes, but I'm not careless. It's something that happens to me when I'm distressed. It goes with my anxiety and depression, I think. So anyway, I decided that this was not going to be the day after that night. It was not going to be the day to mess around with my headlight. And so, unless I change my mind by tomorrow, I'm going to call my garage. And I bought the light bulb yesterday at the auto supply parts store. And so I think I'm just gonna auto parts supply store. I think I said that backwards. Anyway, the auto parts place. So I think that I'm just gonna call the garage where I've had work done on my car before and ask them, what they would charge me to just put this light bulb in. I already have the bulb. Because it's just easier. And I've got a lot to get done this week. And, there will be plenty of time for learning new things. I'm learning all kinds of new things while taking care of a sick dog. He had trouble getting up the steps this morning. It scared him, kind of scared me a little bit. I'm not sure why he had trouble. He seems to be okay now. He's gnawing on a bone and doing all right, but we're going to kind of take it easy today. Or he's going to take it easy today, I hope. But it's not the day to learn new things. There'll be another day for that, or it's not the day to learn how to repair something on my car anyway. Maybe it's the day to learn how to help Isaac get up the steps. I have the sling that goes under his belly, and then there's a you know, the straps go up on each side, and if this is the sling, if my arm is Isaac and my hand's his head, the sling goes like this under his belly, and you hold it up here, and it just lets you support the dog while he still walks, but lets you support him. Isaac doesn't mind having the sling under his belly, but he doesn't seem to trust me that that's going to help him get up the steps. He wants my hand behind his butt, so he feels like he can't fall, like he can't slide back down the steps. It's funny how you know, like, what they think or but I mean, I feel like that is, and I know we give them, like, human characteristics that dogs don't really have sometimes, but I feel like that is what he thinks. And I know what you think, Whiskers. You think I put these clothes in the dryer just for you. Yeah, so, you know, while it's good to be adventurous, and not changing your headlight might not sound that adventurous, but it's adventurous to me, you know, but it's good to be adventurous and be willing to try new things, but it's also good to have a sense of what our limitations are and when not to do something. And today is not the day for me to do it. I'm likely to get frustrated. I'm likely to mess something up. Even if I try really hard to be careful, you know, I'd drop the bolt and lose it, or I'd break something that was hard to replace, or I don't know, who knows, or I'd just end up hurting myself somewhere, cutting my hand on something sharp under the hood of my car. It's just not the day for me to do that. So it's good to be aware of that and to recognize it. Speaking of learning to do things yourself, what things have you learned to do during the pandemic? A lot of people have been learning new skills during the pandemic, and I have always, I've been doing a lot of baking. I've been making my own bread and stuff before the pandemic, but I certainly did, like, do more baking and learn to do more stuff in the kitchen. What have you guys learned? I'm going to call this it for today. Give me a thumbs up. And I will see you again soon, and hopefully I'll be having a better day and be able to actually show you something interesting. Till then, everybody stay safe out there. And just a quick update, I talked to my mechanic a few minutes ago. He's going to put in the light bulb for me tomorrow afternoon for $18. It's worth it to me to pay $18 to get it put in. Now, I'm not saying $18 is a teeny amount of money. I mean, it's not a huge amount of money, but certainly many of us could use $18. And if you can do something yourself to save $18, I'm all for that. I mean, I darn socks instead of buying new socks for $18. I do lots of things to save $18. So it's not like I'm not in favor of saving $18 when you can. But in this case, it'll make my life a lot less stressful to have somebody do it for me. So that's happening tomorrow. And that's it for today.